Welcome to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for the always exciting live coverage of Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. A giant thank you goes out to the sponsors of the live coverage of the Lady Bronx: the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance of Gwen Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Buffet, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. It is time now to go courtside with coverage of the Lady Bronx basketball game with the one and only Mr. Brad Hendricks.
A good Tuesday evening. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. I'm Brad Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. We're a little late getting started, but the JV game ran us a little bit behind schedule, so we were late getting on as well. But we're on the air. We're ready to go. First of two games here this evening as the Bronx and Lady Bronx travel to Hugoton to battle the Eagles and Lady Eagles. Our first game, the Hugoton Lady Eagles under head coach Emmanuel Adigan. They are 16-2 on the season, coming off a win over Holcomb last Friday by the score of 41-29. The Lakin Lady Bronx coming off a win over Deerfield last Friday by the score of 63-18. Lady Bronx come in 10-9 on this season under first-year head coach J.C. Holloway. Let's look at the starting lineups. First for Hugoton, they come in averaging 56.2 points per game. They start this way: a junior wearing number 5, Julian Salazar. Salazar averages 2.5 points per game. A junior wearing number 12, Gianna Voss. She comes in averaging 13 points per contest. Samaya Adigan, a sophomore, averages 11.5 points per game. She wears number 15 for the Lady Eagles. A senior wearing number 21, Brecken Haar. Haar averaging just under 6 points per game. And wearing number 25, a junior, Micah Hamlin. Hamlin averaging just under 19 points per game. The junior has already eclipsed 1,100 career points. She's got another year to go to add to that total. For her career, she averages 18.4 points per game coming into tonight's game. She also pulls down an average of 7 rebounds per contest. The Lady Eagles have won 9 in a row as these two teams round out the regular season for both teams. Well, actually, Hugoton still has a game coming up this Friday. They have a makeup game against Ulysses. It'll count in the GWAC, but it will not count in sub-state seeding, which I think the Hugoton Lady Eagles already have the top seed wrapped up for next week's sub-state tournament that starts on Monday. Here's the starting lineup for the Lakin Lady Bronx. Lady Bronx once again 10-9 on the season under head coach J.C. Holloway in his first year. Assistant coaches Kurt Leader and Holly Myers. I just got done talking to the coaches. Sarah Wright missed last Friday's game due to an illness, and they said she's going to try to give it a go tonight. So we hope everything comes out okay for Sarah. I'm glad to see she's back in the gym. Sarah, a 5'5 junior, averages 5.5 points per game. Wearing number 10, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 7.5 points per game, Sammy Vogel. Wearing number 20, a 5'4 junior, averaging just under 8 points per game, Tegan Bachman. Wearing number 24, a 5'9 sophomore, 9.5 points per game, Jared Davidson. And wearing number 30, a 5'11 junior, averaging 4.5 points per game, but coming off a career-high night against Deerfield last Friday with a game-high 20 points, Brooke Groff. Lady Bronx come in averaging 42.1 points per game. They shoot 35% from the field. They grab 30 rebounds per game. and they shoot 55% from the charity stripe. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the introduction of the starters for both teams with the public address announcer. And we'll be back right after this.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
When you choose a bank, you're investing your trust in a group of people who will be handling your hard-earned money. You look to them for expertise in financing your dream home and your teenager's first car, purchasing farm equipment, or expanding your business. At Kearney County Bank, we're invested in a community we believe in. Let us be your choice in community banking. Visit KearneyCountyBank.com or come by 221 North Main Street in Lakin or Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank, 1910 East Marion Garden City, and see what our staff can do for you. The Kearney County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. The final regular season game for the Lady Bronx. Hugoton still has one remaining on Friday. I was waiting to see if maybe we might do the national anthem first or what we're going to do. I didn't ask before we got started. Hope everybody is surviving the cold. What a week in western Kansas. Yesterday 75 degrees, today 17. Sarah Wright being introduced to the crowd for the Lady Bronx. And Julian Salazar for the Lady Eagles.
For the Lady Bronx, a 5'10" sophomore, number 10, Samantha Vogel.
Sammy Vogel wearing number 10 for the Lady Bronx. And Gianna Voss for Hugoton.
For Lakin, a 5'4" junior, number 20, Tegan Bachman. For your Lady Eagles,
Tegan Bachman for the Lady Bronx.
Junior, number 15, Samaya Adigan.
Maya Adigan for Hugoton.
For the Lady Bronx, a 5'9" sophomore, number 24, Jared Davidson. For Hugoton, a 6' senior,
Jared
number
Davidson
21, Brecken
for the
Hall.
Lady Bronx. And a 6' senior wearing number 21 for Hugoton, Brecken Har. And Brooke Groth for Lakin. And the 5th starter, Micah Hamlin, the 5th and final starter for Hugoton. Once again, Hamlin averages 18.5 points for her career as she winds down her junior season. Already has 1,180 career points. So we're ready to go. No national anthem before this contest. Must be before the boys. So we'll get set to go. The Lady Bronx in the road purple uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed in gold. We'll be going from our left to our right in this opening half. Volume's okay for you, Jared? All right. Sounds kind of weird to me, but could just be me. Hugoton comes in winners of 9 in a row. Lady Bronx have won 2 in a row. Wins coming over Deerfield and Wiley. Lady Bronx last win over Hugoton. You go back to 2010, the last time the Lady Bronx have defeated the Lady Eagles. The tip is controlled by Hugoton. Julian Salazar with it up top. Lakin comes out in a 3-2 zone. Hands it off to Voss. Now back to Salazar. On the right wing, Hamlin dishes to the baseline. Back out to Hamlin. Cross-court pass. Voss on the drive. Good defense early by the Lady Broncs, not giving Hugoton any driving lanes. Bounce pass in the paint. Adigan steps in and hits it.
Nice assist by Hugoton, number 21, Brecken Hart.
Lady Bronc basketball stolen away by Brecken Har. And the Lady Eagles go the other way. Off the baseline, Mike and Hamlin with the basket.
Brooke Groth underneath there for Lakin.
Brooke
Great assist
Groth.
there by Tegan.
Brooke Groth picking up where she left off last Friday against Deerfield. With a career-high 20 points. Turnaround in the paint, off the glass, good by Brecken Har.
Why do they have 5? Oh, there it is.
There,
I was
yeah,
gonna
it's
say, I'm pretty sure all points have been scored inside.
Sarah has it out beyond the arc, top of the key, Jera. Now stops on the elbow looking for help, finds Sarah at the point. Left wing to Tegan. Jera from 18 feet, too strong off the flat of the rim, and the rebound comes off to Mike and Hamlin. She'll take it up the far side. In the corner, Julian Salazar thought about the three. Now dishes in the paint. Sammy may have got a hand on it. And it's going to stay with Hugoton. Go to Lakin. That's going to Lakin. It's the last touch by the Lady Eagles. Full court pressure by Hugoton. Just over 2 minutes into it. Lady Broncs trail by 4. Sarah up the near side. Stops. Bounce pass to Tegan. Sammy. The pass. Shot. Got it. Sammy got the roll.
2 points, number 10, Samantha Koga. Timeout Lakin, 30 seconds.
And a 30-second timeout called by Lakin. Lakin with their 2 baskets tonight, courtesy of the post game. Tonight is senior night at Hugoton. Seniors will be introduced in between games. And thank Grace Osberg on our camera tonight. Hugoton basketball, just under 5.5 to go first quarter. Backside lob stolen away by Tegan. Sarah across the timeline, bounce out to Tegan. Near side, nearly stolen away by Hamlin, but Lakin will keep it and inbounds on the near sideline. Sarah to inbounds. Now has it at the center court logo. Tegan slips by on the left side. Brooke in the paint, had it blocked from behind by Adigan. She has the loose ball. Up the floor, Gianna Voss crosses over in the paint, missed the layup. Good pressure by Sammy. She comes away with the rebound. Sarah picks up, now finds Jarrett on the near side, top to keep Brooke. Sammy turns off the back of the rim, won't go. Adigan with the rebound. She'll take it up herself. Dish right side. Voss with the baseline drive back out front. Adigan the three. Samaya Adigan with 5 points. A 5-point Hugoton lead, their biggest of the quarter. Up top, Sammy with it. Sarah races it down in the corner. Dish to Brooke. Brooke backs in, and she's going to be fouled. Good hustle there by Sammy. What could have almost been a turnover gives Brooke Groff a chance at 2 free throws. The foul on Adigan, her first foul of the contest. Brooks 2 free throws, got the first one. Kenzie Loman Fuller into the lineup for Lakin. 3:59 to go, opening quarter. Brooke short on that attempt. Adigan and Sammy tie it up. Sammy goes to the floor hard, but Lakin owns the arrow. Sammy back on her feet. Lakin basketball on the arrow. Sarah to do the honors. Bounce pass. Sammy layup too strong. Adigan with the rebound, but lost it off her leg. Oh, they're going to say back to Hugoton. I thought maybe she lost it off her leg, but like I told you earlier, I like this nice, soft, comfy chair. I'm too short. I need a booster. This bar's right in my way.
That or a bar stool.
Yeah, maybe I can pull this table over here and sit on it. I'm going to stand up for a little bit. Sarah across the timeline. Pressured, now has it stolen. Adigan with the steal, layup, and it's good. Samaya Adigan with 7 points in the quarter. Six-point Hugoton lead. Now they pick up the pressure. Tegan off the wing, ball loose on the floor. Jarrett bobbles. Now works it out to Sarah. The Lady Bronx will reset it. Jarrett with it on the wing. Up top to Sammy. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Eagles. Tegan slips free. 18-footer, hard off the rim. No good. Jarrett with the rebound. Works it back out to Tegan. And a foul on the floor. That's going to be 2 fouls on Samaya Adigan. Samaya Adigan with her second foul. Jalen Kelly into the lineup for Hugoton. Long inbounds out front to Tegan. Bounce pass stolen away by Kelly. And Hugoton goes the other way. Mike and Hamlin with it. Oh, it's a travel. Jalen Kelly with the walk. Lakin basketball. Long cross-court inbounds to Tegan. She'll work it back to Sarah. Sammy top of the key. Give to Sarah. Bounce pass. Kinsey has it blocked from behind by Hamlin, but she stepped on the inline, and it'll stay with Lakin. Julian Salazar back in the lineup for the Lady Eagles. Brooke Groff back into the lineup for Lakin. Also in for the Lady Bronx, Reagan Shavera. And it's out of bounds. We'll go to Hugoton. 2:22 to go, first quarter. Lady Eagles on top by 6. Hamlin across the timeline, near side to Voss, in the corner to Brecken Har. Har has it, and it is stolen away, and a foul on Brecken Har. Good hustle there by Kinsey Loman Fuller. The first foul on Har, third team foul on the Lady Eagles. Oh, good idea, just a little bit too strong. Brooke was wide open on the baseline. Always dangerous, though, when you pick up your dribble at center court.
Yep.
But like I said, it was a good idea, just too strong. Hamlin off the dribble, takes it in the paint. That's off the glass. And with the rebound, She's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. I think it's going to be on Kinsey. Yes, it is. First foul on Kinsey. Hamlin at the free throw line to shoot 2. Don't have any free throw percentages for Hugoton. Do want to thank Hugoton assistant coach Jeff Ramsey for sending the stats to me. He does them every year, and I do appreciate the scoring stats that he sends. Emmy Lott into the lineup for Hugoton. Hamlin missed the first free throw. Second opportunity upcoming here. And she makes good on that attempt. Yeah, now they got to wipe the ball off. Into the crowd. Must have got somebody's drink, huh?
I think so.
And I think we're ready to go. Bounce pass. Kinsey at the free throw line. Reagan off the dribble, too strong. And Hamlin with the rebound. She takes it up the far side. Hamlin, bounce pass, cross lane. Just out of reach, Voss. The layup in the paint, good. I didn't think there'd be any way she would slide through that gap in the lane, but she made room. Hugoton up by 9. It's almost like Hugoton after that Lakin timeout, they shifted gears. They've turned up the intensity on defense and running fast on offense. Shavira, the runner from 10, good. Reagan's first basket of the evening. Voss with it. Near wing to Salazar, back up top to Gianna Voss. Hamlin picks up the dribble, looking for help. Now stolen away from behind by Brooke. Left side, Davidson slid past the defender. Now back out to Tegan. Near side to Shavira. Underneath, intended for Brooke. Loose ball. Kinsey bounce pass to Brooke. Off the glass. Oh, it won't go. But it's going to stay with Lakin off of 2 Lady Eagles. Adigan back into the lineup along with Brecken Har for Hugoton. Sammy Vogel and Reagan Shavira back into the lineup for Lakin along with Jared Davidson.
That's Aaron Urey.
Oh, yeah, Reagan going out.
Reagan going
Aaron
out.
coming in.
Yeah,
okay.
There you go.
Bounce pass in the corner. Give to Sammy. Now the Davidson layup too strong. Adigan with the rebound. Samaya, the drive, and hits the floater. Adigan with 9 points in this first half, and that'll do it. The Lady Broncs, after the first 8 minutes of play, trail Hugoton by the score of 16-7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Bronc basketball on Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube. We'll be back right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
16-7, the Lady Eagles leading Lakin after the first quarter of play. Red Hendricks along with Jared. Well, thank you for joining us for Lady Bronc basketball tonight. We want to thank you for joining us all season long. It's been a pleasure. This is the final regular season game for the Lady Broncs. Of course, we have sub-state tournaments next week, and I don't know what our schedule's going to be like. The brackets are sent out tomorrow, but as far as broadcasting, we got shut out last year at sub-state. They wouldn't let us do it. I have a bad feeling there's a distinct possibility that that'll happen again this year, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hugoton basketball. Jalen Kelly drive from the right side, and the Lady Broncs defense forces her to the baseline, and she turns it over. So it'll be Lady Bronc basketball just underway here in the second quarter. Full court pressure by the Lady Eagles. Sarah takes it up the side. In the corner, Aaron just inside the three-point line. Shot an air ball, but Sammy Vogel right there to clean up the board. Gianna Voss with it. Lakin still playing the 3-2 zone. Far side, Jalen Kelly gives it up to Adigan. Adigan. Cross court, Voss, three from the left side. That's off the back of the rim, but Adigan there with the offensive rebound. She'll dribble it out, and they'll reset the offense. Kelly with it. They work in near side, Gianna Voss. Adigan in the paint, and she'll go to the floor. Lakin foul called. That'll go against Kinsey. That's the second foul on Kinsey Loman Fuller. Mike and Hamlin back in the lineup for the Lady Eagles. Reagan Shavira into the lineup for the Lady Broncs. Kelly with the inbound. Now Adigan on the drive. Shot good from 14 feet by Brecken Haar. The 6-foot senior flashed out, hit it along the baseline. Back to a 9-point Hugoton lead. Jarrah with it up top. Sarah on the wing. Aaron with it, backs out. Lob intended for Jarrah, but last touched by Brecken Haar. It'll stay with Lakin. Shavira pass intended for Jarrah, knocked away and taken by Jalen Kelly. Gives it up to Salazar. Back to Kelly. Hamlin, backside, and she's fouled. Foul will be called against Jarrah Davidson. Hamlin at the line to shoot two. And after missing her first free throw, Hamlin now has hit her last two. Now make it her last three. Hamlin with 5 points. Near side, Sarah to Davidson. Davidson too deep on the baseline. Her pass out, tipped away by Hamlin. Hamlin has it at the free throw line. Dish to Adigan underneath, steps back. Too strong off the glass. Jarrah with the rebound. Jarrah and Sammy collide underneath. Sarah picks up the dribble, looking for help, finds Aaron. Loose ball out front. Good hustle by Reagan Shavira, coming all the way from the left wing to pick up that loose ball. Jarrah just inside the three-point line's got it from 17. Kept thinking Lakin's going to eventually get an open shot because Hugoton was doubling the basketball. Somebody's got to be open. Hamlin, the drive in the paint. Too strong off the glass, gets the rebound, has it blocked by Sammy, but a foul called. And that'll send Hamlin to the line to shoot two. Foul on Sammy's her first. Free throw too strong off the back of the iron. Voss back in for Hugoton. Brooke back in for the Lady Broncs. Hamlin, second attempt. Gets that one to go. Hamlin with 6. Near wing. Aaron takes to the baseline. Back out to Reagan on the wing. Now back to Aaron. Sammy from the top of the key. Shot wasn't there. Lakin will back it out and set it up. Cross-court pass. Sammy with it. Now out top to Sarah. Pass stolen away by Hamlin. Voss, the drive. Sammy with the, and another foul call. Looked like Sammy might have gotten the block. And that's 2 fouls on Sammy Vogel. Gianna Voss with the free throw attempts. Hit the first one. And then Voss rattles both of them home. Voss with 4. Hugoton with their biggest lead at 12. Tegan reverses the floor. Now looking for help after picking up the dribble. Reagan the drive off the glass. Too strong. Rebound comes off to Breckenhar. Julian Salazar, long pass up the floor. In the corner with it is Voss. Now back up front to Hamlin. Adigan off the drive, left-handed shot off the mark. Har missed the putback, but Hugoton has the rebound. Hamlin out front, 3, good. Mike and Hamlin now with 9 in the first half. Aaron with it in the near corner.
They're waiting too long on that post throw now. They're trying to look for a lob, and the lob has been denied ever since they had those first few buckets in the first quarter.
Timeout called by Lakin. It's a full timeout. 2:36 to go first half. Hugoton on top of Lakin by the score of 26-11. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Bronc basketball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. 2:36 remaining in the first half. Hugoton right now on a 10-2 run, and they lead it by 15, their biggest lead of the half. At the half, we'll get a chance to talk to Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. as the Bronx get set to battle the Eagles in our second game tonight. Lakin basketball. Tegan lost it off the dribble, but last touched by Adigan. Lob picked off by Har. Adigan brings it up the near side. Top of the key, Hamlin. Adigan pass underneath, shot missed by Har, and Brooke Groth with the rebound. Gives it up to Sarah, near side to Bachman. Bachman off the dribble. Finds Sarah from the left wing. Now to Davidson. That's short, and the rebound comes off to Jalen Kelly. Voss thought about the three. Now Hamlin will fire from long range out front. The foul is on Brooke Groth, her first. Team foul number 6. Free throw no good by Brecken Har. Second free throw coming. Har with 4 first half points. Just over a minute and a half to go in our first half. And second free throw off the mark as well. Tegan with the rebound for the Lady Bronx. Minute and a half to go. Lady Bronx basketball trailing by 15. Tegan off the dribble, looking for help. Cross-court pass Davidson. Davidson pass off the fingertips of Groth, and it'll go back to Hugoton. I like the fact that they were working the post there, but Jarrah just should have pulled that one up from 8 off the glass.
Yep, that should have just been her shot.
Yeah. And we've seen it all year long that she's really good, really within 12 feet of the basket. And, I mean, she can shoot anywhere, but she's been most reliable within the free throw line anyway. Hamlin, the floater off the run. Sarah with the rebound. Taken on the left wing, gives to Jarrah. Jarrah turns. And another bounce pass
they're
picked
relying
off.
too much on post game. If you're there, just take it.
Voss with the spin move, stolen away by Lakin. Sarah. Back out to Reagan. Drives it to the baseline. Lob over the head of Brooke. Picked off by Salazar. Pass up the floor, knocked away by Sarah. Jalen Kelly into the lineup for Hugoton. Yeah, Lakin's so intent right now of working the offense, and I understand that, but still have to, still need that shoot first mentality too. Hugoton basketball, 30 seconds to go. Julian Salazar dribbling out front. Lady Bronx with just 2 points scored in this quarter. Now 10 seconds remaining. Voss from the corner, up top to Kelly. Now almost a tie. Now a steal by Shavira. Reagan will throw it up at the buzzer. No good, and that'll do it for our first half. Lady Bronx with just 2 points scored in that second quarter, and they will trail it by the score of 26-11.
I had 4 points.
Oh, okay.
Sammy and Jarrah.
Yep.
But still
not going to keep you in a lot of ball games with 4 points in a quarter. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half numbers and we'll talk to Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. We'll be back right after this. We're watching Lady Bronc basketball.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
We're at the half. The Lady Broncs trailing Hugoton by the score of 26-11. Brett along with Jared. We'll look at the first half numbers. First four of the Lady Eagles. Balance scoring for Hugoton. Samaya Adigan leading the way with 9. Mike and Hamlin also with 9. I need to fill that in a little more. So Adigan and Hamlin leading the way with 9 points apiece. Brecken Haar and Gianna Voss with 4 points apiece. From the free throw line, Hugoton 6 of 10 from the stripe. For the Lady Broncs, and I missed a point somewhere. No, there it is. Sammy Vogel leading away with 4. Brooke Roth with 3. Jer Davidson with 2. And Reagan Shavira with 2. I still think I'm missing one, but oh well, we'll find it. Now we're joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt, and back from the wild weekend, and everybody's refreshed and ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a fun weekend. Nice to get away for a little bit, a little refresher. The legend of J.C. Holloway is true, believe it or not. It would be nice if he could arrange a little warmer weather for us next time, but it was good. It was good to get away and get back for this last stretch of the season and can hopefully make a run.
Tonight, the Broncs and the Eagles really don't need to say a whole lot about it. Winner is going to be the top seed of next week's substate. So two teams that know each other well. Unfortunately, Hugoton got the upper hand of the Broncs last year. Broncs, I'm sure, remember it well.
Yeah, unfortunately, they've gotten the better of us as of late, but we've been right there. We've given them a game every time. We've battled, we've competed. They're a good basketball team, good basketball program, good basketball community. Their basketball is extremely important to them, and we haven't forgotten. The tough loss, our only 2 last year. The way the last one went down, they got the best of us in the summer as well with their only loss in Hayes. And it was funny when we played them in the summer. It was a regular season atmosphere when we played them. So there is a little bit of a rivalry there. We're going to have to win a few more than we've won in order to continue that. But we know they're a good basketball team. But you know what? We're 16-3. We've won a lot of games as of late, and we have a nice basketball team too, and we're ready for a competitive game tonight. And
as you say, you're 16-3. Hugoton with one less game played. They still have one game to go this Friday. They come in at 16-2, but that's what you want at the end of the season. You want two teams playing at their best. Great records, top seed on the line. Basically when it comes down to it, you got to play the best, and if you want to be the best, you got to beat them in sub-state, no matter what your seeding is. Yep. Other than the fact, you want to be seeded higher to get a home game. But other than that, when it comes down to playing in the sub-state, you just play. But what a great matchup between these two teams. And Hugoton on a hot streak. They come in, have won 12 straight on the season. Unfortunately, the Broncs have lost 4 straight to Hugoton, but the Broncs have come back and looked good in their last 2 games after the loss at Elkhart, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Last year, really the only thing that we were playing for in this game was a chance to go have a 20-0 regular season. The game was essentially irrelevant as far as seedings go. But tonight, this is a big one. This is for the overall number 1 seed. More than likely, probably a little bit easier road to the finals. Yep. But that's what we're playing for tonight. You got a chance to have a 17-3 regular season record. That's phenomenal. Right. So that's what we're playing for tonight. But it's. All we have to do is come out and play as hard as we possibly can, be intense, be enthusiastic, just really compete tonight. Wherever the chips fall, we are going to be better leaving here than we were to start the day if we do those things. Now notice we didn't say we had to win the game. We had to shoot it well. We had to execute offensively. We just need to come out and play as hard as we possibly can, and we're going to be better going into Sub-State than we are right now, and that's what we're after tonight.
Oh, you're exactly right, and every opportunity gives that, every game gives a team that opportunity. Of course, we talk about it most of the year, and I had a good time with the seniors last Friday with Deerfield. But the thing about it is, I don't know that it's set in with those guys yet. But you know what? They're in the last regular season of their senior year now. It's going to postseason next week. How are they handling it in practice? Of course, they are the leaders. Just business as usual, or
they're ready.
Don't have to say anything.
Sometimes you get to a point in the season where it's like, okay, we need something to play for. We need a big game. We need this. I've told them, they've answered the bell, almost every single time, and however many years, they've done a great job, and I have no doubt that they're going to come ready to play tonight. They're going to get after. They're going to do what we do. They don't want their season to end. They want to make a run at this thing. They've invested way too much not to be that way, But we I say this all the time. We have a unique team. We have one guy who is never. This is going to be probably one of the bigger games of his career. He doesn't fully understand yet. And then you've got three guys who are just starting their careers. So it's. You got one extreme to the other. It's very unique, and so we put it all together tonight, give ourselves a chance, and it's like we told them, let's go make a run at this thing. Let's see what we can do. Let's go see if we can't win us a sub-state championship and get to the state tournament. So
and the thing about it is, you need that mentality. Hey, let's just go play ball now, because when it comes to sub-state, there's going to be a lot of teams, a lot of people that probably doubt what Lakin Bronx can do. But hey, 16-3 is no fluke.
Yeah,
I don't care who you're playing. 16-3 is no fluke.
We have a chance, and that's what you want. You
exactly.
have a chance, and I really do feel like we're a team where if we end up on a side of the bracket, teams are going to be like, yeah, man, I wish they were on the other side. And that's all you can ask. Our style and the way we play, it gives us a chance every single night, and we're looking forward to that.
Going to be a lot of fun. We talked about the seniors, the youngsters. They get a taste of this, but don't get too wide-eyed over it. Come back, because guess what? You get to do it 2 more years, 3 more years, or whatever it is. But like you said, your team, you talk about it. You got a great style. What you've got 4 seniors that are your leader. Mm-hmm. You got a junior that never says a word, but does all the little things that you want, and then you've got a you almost want to say a daycare of freshmen that are waiting in the wings, but and I don't mean that wrong. And I'll catch heck with that probably. But you got a lot of young players. But this has been one of those mixes. You probably looked at it thinking at the start of the year, wow, this team's shooting 7 freshmen. Yeah. What are we going to be like? Yeah. 16 wins later, hey, it's not doing too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give us some credit, that you. And a lot of that goes because of the guys prior to them that have set the standard, and then so the new guys that come in, they just don't know any better. And me, Brett, we like to play a lot of young kids, and we're going to continue to play them. And for this reason is you look at Sir Allen and Connor. They've been doing it since they were freshmen, and now look at the success they're having. We're doing the same thing with these freshmen, and what great experience for them to get a play in these games. And imagine – tonight's a big game, and they're going to get a play in it as a 14-year-old. Imagine versus a bunch of 18-year-olds. Imagine how good they're going to be by the time, and how comfortable they're going to be in this environment 3 years from now. And that's why we do it, to get them ready. We're always building. We're always, trying to get better down the road.
And you talk about the program there. When I talked to the seniors last Friday, one of the things that they brought up were, Connor was like playing as a freshman, but Henry Cho was on the floor.
Yeah.
The last 2 years, Hunter Davis was on the floor. Dom Daniels was on the floor. It's the guys that they referred to that help bring them along that they're going to take, and they're going to bring the other guys along as well.
For sure. Two things stand out to me. Number one, the freshmen have done a tremendous job this year. They have done outstanding. I remember when I was a freshman, I just got in the game and tried not to make mistakes. These guys are out here making plays. They've done a phenomenal job. Say what you want. Our 3 seniors have done a tremendous job as well.
Yep.
Leading them. I look at it a lot, and it's like adults would struggle in this situation. And these kids, they may have struggled a little bit, but they're finding solutions to it and finding ways to work together, finding ways to put a quality team on the court and be successful. So they're doing an awesome job.
They
Very
really
proud
are.
of them.
You betcha. Coach, as always, we ran overtime, but I appreciate you taking
trying to
the
hurry.
time.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right.
So thanks,
good luck
Brett.
tonight. We
Yep,
look
thank
forward
you.
to talking to you afterwards.
Sounds good.
Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt, always fun to visit. Sarah drive from the right side. Salazar got a hand in there, but it ended up off the knee of Sarah Wright, and Hugoton will have it on the turnover. So Hugoton basketball. Voss from the near corner, and the steal by Tegan Bachman on the pass out front. Tegan drives from the left side, back out to Sarah. Sammy on the right wing to Sarah. Lob on the baseline. Brooke off the dribble, backs in. Too short off the glass. Sammy with the rebound. And it's going to go Hugoton. Looked to me like she might have had it knocked away from her, but had a lot of traffic in the paint. So Hugoton basketball. Near corner, Voss fires from three. That's off the back of the rim, but the rebound comes to Har. Out front, knocked away by Sarah. A lot of things to talk about with Coach Schmidt. You know, the thing about it is you get to the end of the year and start to, you start to run out of maybe some things to say. But, one thing about it, you got the present team, but you can also talk about the future. We got to see some of the future last Friday, against Deerfield. This computer died. Did I plug it in?
I think it's right here.
Yeah, let's try it again. Whatever happened, it died. So, foul on the other end. That'll go against Lakin. Voss sliding on the floor, and it will be on Brooke Graw. It's not overheated or anything.
Maybe your battery slid out.
Well, but plugged in, it ought to stay working. It's still in there. Oh, well. Well,
that one almost needs to be tossed anyways.
It might have just died.
Yeah, it's on its last legs, that's for sure.
Well, I've had it for probably 10 years. Adigan off the assist, lays it in. Adigan now in double figures with 11. At the free throw line, Davidson. From the paint, the runner from 6. It's no good. Sammy with the offensive board and lays it back in. Sammy with 6. Lob inside and the basket by Brecken Har. Lakin looks like they're going a box and one right now. Tegan, long three out front, off the front of the rim, won't go. And the ball knocked away by Hamlin. Kinsey Loman Fuller into the lineup for Lakin. Sarah with the inbounds. On the wing, Tegan. Jarrah in the paint. Good head fake. And Hugoton goes the other way. I thought might have been some arm on that one. Hamlin stops at the free throw line and hits it from 15.
Oh, my goodness.
And a steal by Hugoton.
He stepped right around her and stole it.
foul will go against Mike and Hamlin, her second. Sammy will go to the line to shoot 2. Sammy on the season, a 51% free throw shooter. Reagan Shavira into the Lakin lineup. And Sammy hits 1 of 2 free throws. Hamlin across the timeline now, has it on the right wing. Throws it out front to Voss. Madigan at the free throw line. Inside to Har. And that foul will go against Sammy Vogel, and that'll be her third.
Foul called on the Lady Bronx, number 10, third personal, second team foul. At the line for the Lady Eagles, 21, Brendan Hart.
Har shooting 2. Got the first one to roll. Sammy with the rebound off the missed second free throw. Har with 7 points. And a traveling violation out front. Gives it back to Hugoton. Sarah Wright back into the lineup for the Lady Bronx. 4:07 to go in the third. Hugoton on top, 35-14. In the corner, Hamlin. Pass knocked away by Reagan. Kinsey with the steal. And Lakin has it going the other way. Pass picked up by Adigan. Adigan, bounce pass. Voss off the glass, got it.
Oh, man. Too many long cross-court passes.
Voss the 3 from the near side. That's off the front of the rim. Reagan with the rebound.
There.
Reagan from the right wing. Bounce pass on the baseline. Kinsey trapped. Throws it off the glass, no good. And Har with the rebound. Out front, Hamlin. Hamlin, spin move. Off the glass, won't go. Sammy with the block on the putback. Brecken Har missed the second attempt, and Sarah Wright with the rebound. Sammy at the free throw line, turns from 15, in and out, won't go. Reagan with the rebound, trapped on, she was falling out of bounds, had to save it back in. Good hustle by Reagan, knocked the ball loose. Now Lakin will have it in their backcourt. Kinsey sliding on the near side, and Reagan slow to get up, so we'll have a stoppage of play. I don't know, she kind of came up holding her head.
Yeah, might have hit her head or something.
Maybe hit her head on the floor, or
couldn't really see it from that angle.
Okay, a new player for Hugoton, number 3. They don't have programs here. If you want to program at Hugoton, you have to get it on your phone.
Yeah, you have to scan it.
Yeah, you got to scan it. So
I could check real quick.
Jarrett from the right elbow up top. Tegan with the 3, got it over Hamlin. Tegan Bachman with the 3, and a timeout called by Lakin.
Said number 3.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Yep.
Angela. I don't know. They're really hard to read once you zoom them in a little bit.
Angela Ariano. .219 to go in the third quarter. Hugoton on top by 17. No, on top by 20.
I was going to say.
Well, they had 20 up there. So they put it back 17. Okay. They did have 20 up there, I swear.
Well, I was like, that don't make a whole lot of sense.
No, when I looked up there, it was 37-20. So, yeah, they put it back.
Must have hit it twice.
Yeah. Voss from the far corner steps in. And she'll be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul's on Sammy Vogel, her 4th.
Shooting for the Lady Eagles, number 12, Gianna Voss.
Voss 2 for 2 from the stripe. Now make it 3 for 3 on the ball game. Brooke Groth back into the lineup for Lakin. Free throw missed. Hamlin with the rebound. Now Lakin comes off in a 1-3-1. We're playing box and 1. Now they're into a 1-3. Voss to the free throw line. Pass near side off the hands of Ariano. And it goes back to the Lady Bronx. Emmy Lott into the lineup for Hugoton. 1:37 to go in the quarter. Lakin with the basketball. Right wing, Kinsey off the dribble, just inside the three-point line. Missed the shot short. Jarrah with the rebound. Had it blocked. Now up front, Sarah with the 3. It's off the front iron. Brooke with the rebound. And she's fouled on the putback. Foul on Samaya Adigan. That's her 3rd. And Brooke at the line to shoot 2. Ooh, get in there. Fell off the wrong side of the rim. Brooke 1 for 2 from the stripe in the first half. A 45% free throw shooter on the season. And that one falls off as well.
The exact same thing, but other side.
On the other side.
Clock.
Hamlin fires from the far side. Clock continues to freeze at 1:18.
I say I'm down to 1-8.
Yeah. Tie up. Arrow points to Hugoton. Aaron back into the lineup for the Lady Bronx. 1:16 to go in the third quarter. Up top to Hamlin. Voss from the left wing. Now from the far corner. Adigan with 3. That's off the mark. And the bounce pass picked off by Voss. Her shot missed, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Called on 14 for Lakin, 3rd personal, 4th team foul. Shooting for Hugoton, 12, Gianna Voss.
Voss hits the first free throw. Julian Salazar back in the lineup for Hugoton. And number 11, we'll have to have you check that too, Jared. Voss hit both free throws. She's got 8. She has scored the last 5 for Hugoton. Their lead is back to 23, matching their biggest of the game. Sarah across the timeline, under a minute to go. Davidson at the left elbow, bounce pass to Groth, back out to Yeri. 3 is short, and the rebound off the hands of Kinsey. And it goes back to Hugoton. 48.4 seconds to go.
Jasmine Caballero, I think. If I'm reading that right.
Yeah, boy, by the time you blow that up.
Yeah, it's not very clear to begin with, but 21.
Har with the basket for Hugoton.
But the closer you get on it, it gets even worse.
Well, I was trying to maybe take it back a little bit.
They're still just, it's not printed very clearly.
Caballero is the last name. 3 up front by Aaron. Shot missed. Jara, the rebound. Her shot in the paint was too strong. 7 seconds to go. Adigan with the rebound brings it up near side. Sarah get a finger on that one?
Yeah.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Good job by Sarah Wright to be back on defense there. After 3 quarters of play, one computer died. So Jared, you're the last you're the last lone survivor there. So take us to a break. We'll be back.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
We get set for our fourth quarter. Brett, along with Jared, thanks for joining us for Lady Bronc basketball. Lakin has the basketball to start our fourth quarter. Hugoton with their biggest lead at 25. Sammy at the free throw line, too strong off the back iron. Hamlin with the rebound. She'll bring it up herself. Salazar, they work it to the far side. Voss with it now to Salazar. Now Salazar and Voss just playing catch. Hamlin beyond the arc, right side. Hamlin from the right corner, 3 is good. Lead now is 28. Sammy turns from the free throw line, got it. Just like the last time down, but she got the shot to fall that time. Lakin back to a 3-2 zone. Voss on the far side. Salazar now looking to drive. Kicks it back to Hamlin. Hamlin, the 3, that's short.
I think I missed
saved by Lott, the right to Brooke Groff. What do you got?
Oh, no, never mind.
Okay. Inside, Sammy off the dribble. She's fouled and will go to the line. Good job that time by Lakin in transition. The foul will go against Brecken Har. That's her second. First free throw is good. And second one good as well. Sammy leading the way with 11. 6.5 to play. Steal out front. Aaron with it. Off the glass, won't go. And Hugoton goes the other way with it. Up the floor. Har wide open and hits the layup. Go from a sure 2 on one side to an easy 2 on the other. On the wing, Aaron with it. Up top to Sammy. Backside cut. Sarah, now the dish. Brooke too strong, and it's out of bounds, go to Hugoton. And another steal near side by Aaron. Up the left side, layup is good.
2 points, number 1, Aaron Early.
In the far corner, Salazar dribbles out. Now to Adigan. Adigan in the paint, too strong off the back iron. Adigan with the rebound. Out front, Hamlin, the three, got it. Mike and Hamlin now with 17. Turnaround in the paint by Groth. Battle for the rebound off the head of Hamlin, and Lakin will keep it. From the corner, Sarah Wright fires off the backboard. And it'll go back to Hugoton with 4:30 remaining in the contest.
That was pretty good aim because it bounced twice.
Yeah. Hamlin up top. Bounce pass to the post, knocked away by Groth. Sarah Wright with it. Dish to Sammy. Sammy the drive. Short off the glass, and Hugoton with the rebound. Hamlin near side. Jalen Kelly with it out front. To Hamlin, now to Caballero. Angela Ariano from the free throw line for 2. Her first basket. Three and a half to play. Sammy turns from the free throw line, too strong off the iron. And Hugoton battling for the rebound off the foot of Jalen Kelly. And it'll go back to Hugoton. Gianna Voss back into the lineup for Hugoton. Jared inbound for the Lady Bronx on the near sideline. On the baseline, Sammy bobbled, had to kick it back out. Sarah. And Sammy lost it off her foot, but last touched by Jalen Kelly. So Lakin will keep the possession. I wish Sammy could have kept control of that. I liked what she was doing. She was going to back in off the baseline, off the dribble. Cross-court pass stolen away by Kelly. Kelly up the floor. Fouled by Yuri, but the basket is good. Aaron with the foul.
That'll be a running clock, right?
Yeah. And Sophie Vandernap into the lineup for Lakin. Now Ellie Monroy into the lineup as well. 3:02 to go. After this free throw, it will be a running clock. Free throw is too strong. Jarrah with the rebound. Hugoton on top by 31. Got a foul out front on Jalen Kelly. Her first. We've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Will be a little bit of an extension in between games. Tonight is senior night here at Hugoton, so they'll take some time for the senior night introductions. Had the second game scheduled for 7:30. We're at 7:15, so we'll be a little bit behind that start time. But at the conclusion of our game, of course, we'll give you the game totals And then we'll shut down this broadcast and get set for our second game this evening. I don't know what to do about this computer. Guess going to have to trade it in.
Guess so.
Spend some more money. Have to pass a hat. You have to bust open Piggy. Maybe get us. Bad thing about it, this computer's got our podcast station that plays all of our audio ads.
Yeah.
Jara off the baseline steps in. She's fouled from behind. I believe it's on Emmy Lott, but we'll wait and see. And it is her first foul. Jara Davidson at the line to shoot 2.
Guess we'll just have to start redoing ads.
Well, I have to find a new way to do it. Because that podcast station that I use on this computer no longer exists. So.
I bet there's something similar out there.
Yeah, I think there is. Monroy, the rebound off the missed free throw. Bud Hugoton steals it away. Kelly from the far corner, 3 off the front of the rim. Ariana with the rebound. Her pass tipped. Caballero out front, too strong. Ball loose in the paint. And Sophie and Jalen Kelly battling for it. And Lakin owns the arrow.
Hugoton.
Hugoton owns the arrow. Emmy Lott, her shot off the inbounds is short. And the steal out front by Caballero. Takes it up the far side, now kicks it back out front. And a double dribble goes back to Lakin. 1 minute to go, clock is rolling.
Congratulations to number 11, Jasmine Caballero. Foul called on 33 for Hugoton.
Emmy Lott with the foul, her second.
Congratulations to seniors, number 4, Jalen Kelly, number 33, Emmy Lott, number 3, Angela Ariano. Congratulations, seniors.
Lakin with the inbounds. Jarrah on the right wing in the corner. Reagan fires from 3. Is fouled on the shot. Will get 3. And that's going to pretty much do it for our game. Oh, a 30-second timeout. Hugoton. .9 seconds to go. I don't know why head coach Emmanuel Adigan would put Mike and Hamlin back into this ball game. Unless it's a recognition thing that he pulled a senior. I guess maybe that's what he was doing. The clock stopped at 9.9. Free throw good by Reagan. Wasn't it? Or was it off?
Congratulations to our final senior, number 21, Breckenhall.
I was going to say they hadn't put it up yet, but I thought it went through. And one more. Got to shoot 3. They didn't put that first one up.
There it is.
Okay, there we go. And free throw good. Reagan off the bench with 4 points. And Hugoton basketball. And that's going to do it. Hugoton will improve to 17-2. Lady Bronx will even their record at 10-10. Hugoton with the 54-26 win over the Lady Bronx here this evening. We have one to go to, Jared? Or have we got them all played? We'll take a break. We'll be back with the numbers right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hugoton wins it by the score of 54-26. Let's look at the numbers. First for Hugoton, Mike and Hamlin leading the way with 17 points. Samaya Adigan and Breckenhar with 11 points apiece. Gianna Voss with 8. Jalen Kelly with 2. Angela Ariano with 2 points. From the free throw line for Hugoton, they were 10 of 17 for the contest. Scoring for the Lady Bronx, Sammy Vogel leading the way with 11. Tegan Bachman with 3. Brooke Groth with 3. Reagan Shavir with 4. Jared Davidson with 2. Aaron Urey with 2. Did I miss anybody, Jared?
Jared Davidson had 3.
Jared had 3. Yes, she did. Yep, had the free throw I missed there. So Lakin on the night, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half, 5 of 11 in the second half, finished the game 6 of 13. So as they get set for senior night recognition, we're going to take a timeout. 20 minutes on the clock, but you know what, I'm going to say, we're going to be back on the air probably in 15 minutes with our second game. So everybody take a short break and come back and join us here in about 15 minutes. Once again, want to thank everybody for joining us here this evening. Want to thank the sponsors for making Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. J.D. Ham, our tech support, could never have done all of this without him. And, of course, Jared on our production tonight. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with boys action. It'll give us in about 15 minutes. We'll be back. Thanks for joining us.